news tonight. Another gunman opens fire inside of a movie theater. This time it happened in Tennessee. The shooter was armed with a gun and a hatchet. One person got hit with the hatchet. A few others, well, they got pepper sprayed. They are all, by the way, expected to be okay. The suspect died in a shootout with police. Again, now this is the second movie theater shooting in just the past 2 weeks. Tonight, a local security expert says it's time for life as we know it to change. Tanya Mendes joining us live from inside the newsroom tonight with this story. Tanya?
Brandon, it would have been pretty hard to get a hatchet like this past security if somebody had been watching or even checking bags. But so far, it doesn't appear that happened. And the security expert I talked to today says that needs to change.
This implement should not get into a movie theater. It just shouldn't.
But somehow a hatchet did. And for the second time in as many weeks, a movie theater turns into a real-life horror show.
I'm quite certain that someone is thinking, oh my goodness, we dodged a very, very tragic situation.
This time, the weapon-wielding suspect had a gun, pepper spray, and a hatchet.
Today's incident looked strange. It's somebody walking into a movie theater on a Wednesday afternoon, wearing a backpack, carrying a second one.
Steve Edelman specializes in safety and security at public venues. He says the hatchet hidden in a backpack should have been caught.
If I've got it strapped over my shoulders, it's still gonna stick out. It's a tall thing.
But today, most theaters don't have any form of security or even a trained eye to spot things that look suspicious. Edelman says that needs to change.
Society has changed. That train has left the station. And if they don't have someone who is trained and licensed and understands how to deal with conflict and people who have weapons, that they're exposing their patrons to an unreasonable risk.
Edelman says he'd like to see movie theaters here in Arizona and across the country add metal detectors or at least bag checks. And he says the time to do it is now.
Right after an incident, people are more willing to give up some small measure of personal freedom in order to be safe.
So we reached out to several local movie theater groups today to see if any of them are planning on making any changes to security in light of the 2 incidents that have happened in the past couple of weeks, but we didn't hear back. Reporting in the newsroom, Tanya Mendes, 3TV.
All right, Tanya.